Hey, you know those movies? And like the bad guy always has like a painting on the wall and then he goes to get the money or the drugs out of it or whatever, and you always thought, man, that'd be really cool. I wonder if I can get one of those. Oh yeah, introducing the wall safe. Let's get into the video. That's right, today we're talking about the Liberty HDW-100X. This is commonly referred to as a wall safe, right? And we'll get into all the details, stick with me, but essentially this is meant to be installed inside a wall in between two studs. That's the whole point of it, right? So first thing we're gonna start with is a little game we call What You See in Front of You. Very good, thank you. All right, here we go. Let's start with what? We'll go dimensions. So from the outside to the very back of this unit is gonna be 3 3/4 inches deep. It's gonna be 17 inches wide, this outside flange, if you will. And then of course, height-wise is gonna be 21 5/8. Now again, that's pretty much the outside overall, because like I said, this is meant to go in between your standard 16 on centered inch studs. So because of that, the actual unit in the back that's gonna be installed and screwed in 2 studs is actually only gonna come in at, I lost my spot, there it is, 14 inches wide, and it's gonna be 18 7/16 tall. And we'll take a look on the inside as well to take a look, see what that looks like, okay? The finish is, I'm gonna say black. That's as close as I'm gonna get to that. It's probably got some unique name, but they didn't tell me, so it's black today. So the other things that you see in front of you are pretty obvious. We've got a keypad where we've got 4 buttons, and this actually works from a 5-digit combination, meaning the combination currently would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 5 button presses, okay? So you can have that in whatever form you want it to be. So if you want it to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, so have you, okay? Now, a really interesting thing that most people are going to be intrigued by is the fact that it does have a biometric scanner as well, so you can put your fingerprints in there. And so much so that you can actually put 30 different fingerprints in there. So if you have somebody else that lives with you that needs access, you can put multiple fingerprints inside of there so you have multiple ways to get into it. Now, kind of what we're seeing in this, we're doing a whole feature on all the new HDV line from Liberty, but they do all come with key override as well. So we've still got a way in if the battery to one of these fails or one of these two just fails on its own, right? There's always a mechanical key backup to get into that, which I like in this particular instance because we're already here. This is a tubular key, 7-pinned ace key it's referred to. And I like that because this isn't a quick, somebody's just gonna pick it open real easy or something like that, or manipulate it open very easily. So that's always nice to see when somebody goes as far as to give us something a little more high security than just standard single-sided key. So I like that option a lot. And I also like that it kind of is hidden out of the way. You don't just see the lock, so it's not the first thing you go for. I kind of appreciate that as well. So let's keep talking about the lock and everything because that's kind of the highlight here. So, and then the combination, there's only one combination. So some people might say, hey, you know, there's our his and hers or his and his or hers and hers, whatever. No, one combination. So not a bad thing, but you're limited to that, okay? This thing is, when it opens, it's got a bit of a pop and then I can pull. And so what's cool is that you can actually just flip this thing upside down, to my upside down, I guess. There's no wrong or right way to do it. It can be a left hand or a right hand swing. So you have the option to flip it whichever direction you want to, mount it in the wall and go. Pretty cool that you can do that. So 2 adjustable shelves. You see that, right? This key hook display as well. That can be moved up and down on the door, however, wherever you want to. And just giving you some thoughts and some ideas here. Yes, you can hide a pistol in it and you can hide extra keys to the vehicle in it, little things like that. Don't want to go crazy because it's a wall safe. And what I mean by that, there is no fire protection here. So don't get that twisted, right? Don't think, oh, that's all I ever need in life. Not really. Your really important documents and your wills and your deeds and your cash, only good to like keep them hidden, but not so much, you know, super high security and not so much fire rated. That's just not an option. but it's still cool that you can put things away. So like people are pretty big on like medications and stuff, just so keep it at a little hand's reach, nobody sees it, whatever, get to it. It's a good idea. In this case, as you can see, that's a SIG P320, plenty of room for whatever on top of that as well. So it'd fit just about anything. And I don't have to have the shelves if I don't want to. So, let me talk about that. Do notice here and here, the strikes and the latches, there's two of them. So again, imagine this is cut and it's recessed in a wall, and then it's got very large bolts or screws, lags, holding it into those studs. Okay, it's not just gonna fall out. It's not gonna come out very easily. But what I like is what I'm getting at is that with those attached and the door shut and two latching points, that actually adds to the security that somebody can't just walk right up and just very easily pry this thing open. And again, the idea is for this to be discreetly hidden, so I shouldn't be able to find it anyway. Keep that in mind. It does operate off of batteries. So that's kind of where that key that we just saw comes back into play. Meaning that if the batteries died, how do I get into it? So these got to be stored somewhere where you always remember where they are and they're always safe and easy to find. And of course, when you purchase one of these, you can take it to a locksmith and have extras made and stashed wherever, so you remember to have these on standby, because it utilizes 4 AA batteries. Now, that said, this is our display unit that we've actually had in our store for a few months now, and I haven't changed batteries. So something to think about. It just kind of depends on how much you can use it. 'Cause people often ask, how often do I have to change the batteries in my safe? Man, I've seen anywhere from 6 months to 10 years. So maybe a good habit to create would be January 1st, let's just change the batteries on everything, right? Who knows? And yes, Duracells do work better. I like to say that a lot. There's a 2-year manufacturer's warranty on this thing, right? So you have an issue, call the manufacturer, see what's going on. And if it can't be fixed, it'll be replaced type thing. Pretty simple to use. And that does come with it standardly. So they do put some wording in there that talks about reinforced seams for pry tacks as well. And so you can see these probably in the B-roll footage, hopefully it's rolling, so you can kind of get an idea of how they bend the steel and put it together. Again, I'm not overselling this, people. This is a nice concealed hidden box. Somewhere to put something up that just doesn't need to be often gotten to by other people beside you, right? So, and by that, this thing is only retailing in for, drumroll, $249.99. It's a steal at twice the price. Did I say that right? I always get that wrong. So, that's it, man. This is the, again, HDW-100X. We'll put links in the description so you can go to the website. You can get one of these for yourself. There's probably a code so that you can get a discount while you're doing it. And if you have any questions, please jump down in the comment section and ask. And go ahead and click like, subscribe. All the things you like to do on the internet when you're watching videos. There's really nothing in the box. Everything's here. It wasn't a whole lot to go over, so I didn't as far as extras. It does give you the wood lags. Like I said, 2 keys comes with it. So check it out. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you have one. And let me know if I can be any other assistance to you. Thanks for watching, guys.